Hey, we entered the Pepsi Refresh project to try and raise money to help us start a new keyboard company. We could really use your help. The keyboards that we want to make and market really will make music and musical instruments much easier to understand. This is a prototype of the Forte keyboard. One of the things that we will use Pepsi Refresh money for is to make molds for keys that fit this configuration better, filling these empty spaces. We will also develop the instrument that we call a key guitar because it has keys not only for the right hand, but for the left hand as well. What we have on the left hand is a condensed keyboard. We will offer this instrument, the key guitar, in a configuration with both a piano or a forte keyboard for the right hand. On this keyboard, the notes of the key scales will all have the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, half step, 4, 5, 6, 7, half step back to 1. In the key of C, the notes are C, D, E, half step, F, G, A, B, half step back to C. In the key of D, the notes are D, E, F sharp, half step, G, A, B, C sharp, half step back to D. This is the same for every key scale. Play 3 notes, make a half step, switch from the upper notes to the lower notes, then play the last 4 notes, half step back to starting point again. All the major key scales have the same pattern. Each of the key scales just start lower or higher than the other key scales. In A minor, the notes are A, B, half step, C, D, E, half step, F, G, full step back to A. All the minor key scales on the keyboard will have the same pattern. Major chords all have the same pattern. Minor chords all have the same pattern. This is the instrument on which everyone that is just starting to learn music should learn how music works. Once someone has learned how the notes in music are used in relationship to each other on this instrument, they will better understand and learn other instruments easier. This instrument does not train you to play the piano. It is its own instrument. If you learn to play the banjo, you are not learning how to play the guitar. Likewise, if you learn this instrument, you're not training your fingers to play the piano, but you are learning music. And you can play everything that you can play on a piano with a lot less practice because you're not having to train your fingers to play 12 different key scales. When you want to transpose a piece into another key, just move your hand position and play the song exactly the same way that you help us to change the music world forever, making it easier for everyone to learn music. A more detailed explanation can be found at www.fortekeyboards.com. Please vote for us every day this month. The Forte Keyboard Company, $50,000 Arts and Culture category.